easy endures. They require much more than just pleasant intentions. They demand our sacrifices, our struggle, our strength, and deepest desires of our souls. Mr. President, in a world where universal dissent often shrouds the truth, it is essential to acknowledge that freedom is never granted voluntarily by the oppressor. It must be fervently and strongly demanded by the oppressed. To illustrate this principle, let us draw inspiration from the indomitable spirit of Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years for his unwavering fight against racism, Mandela finally emerged as a symbol of resilience and determination. He did not begin his quest for justice and peace with rose water, but with an unbreakable spirit of resilience and determination. Mr. President, the spirit of this saying is encapsulated in the words of a man who bore witness to one of the most profound revolutions in human history. I am talking about none other than the Russian author Fyodor Dostoevsky. He once wrote, and I quote, "The darker the night, the brighter the stars. The deeper the grief, the closer to God." These words illustrate that true revolutions are not sparked in comfort, but in the furnace of misery and anguish, where we find our impeccable strength to forge a brighter future and a better world. As we journey through life, let us not be unwise into thinking that we can change the world with mere words and simple aspirations. Let us understand that to be a part of revolution, to lead a revolution, we must be prepared for profound trials that come with it. We must be ready to face difficult times, be resilient in the face of adversity, and fight for justice and rights with every ounce of our being. Mr. President, the pages of history bear witness to revolutions that were not fluid but fragrant promises, but by the passion, sweat, and sustained efforts of those who sought change. Consider the struggle of suffragans in their fight for women's rights in the late 19th and early 20th century. The women in the United Kingdom were denied the basic right to vote. They did not embrace rose water, but tenacity, imprisonment, hunger strikes. In their resistance, they stood forcefully for their rights and shook the foundation of the establishment and quite literally altered the course of history. The echoes of revolution extend to the 21st century, amplified by the Arab Spring, a series of protests and uprisings that swept across the Arab world. It began as a response to corruption and economic stagnation. The people, carrying not rose water but hopes, dreams, and a desire for freedom, faced bullets and harsh realities. Mr. President, it is important to understand that revolutions are not confined in political arenas only. They manifest in various aspects of our lives, driving social, cultural, technological, and scientific advancement. But these changes can be really tough. Many people have to work so hard and even make huge sacrifices to make these changes happen. So, when we talk about revolutions, we're not just talking about the ideas. We're talking about the pain and misery that go into making the world a better place. And so, I leave you with this thought. In the garden of change, roses may be beautiful, but it's the revolutionary spirit that blooms into everlasting change. Thank you.